gang. I know that people are having some difficulty with this particular activity, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to try and help you out to the best of my ability without giving you the answers. So, this is a video for the Witch Breakout, and if we look at your version of Canvas, this is the activity that we're looking at here. It says the assignment is to access the following website to see if you can break all the codes by reading and interpreting the signs. Now, there are 4 codes that we're looking for, and I have created for you a list of hints for each one. Now, in order for me to give you a grade for this activity, I've also created a quiz to which each of these, the locks for each of these, are the answers. So you need to put those into this section as we go. So let's start by opening the website. Okay, so you can see in front of you that this is the website that we're talking about. And over here on the left are the list of locks. Now, the only reason I need to type in the codes for the locks in these boxes is to see if I'm right. This is not how I'm getting my grade. My grade is coming through this test that I'm doing here in Canvas. But here on the website, you can type in the code that you get to see if it'll actually work. Okay? So the first one is a 5-digit number lock. And if we go back here and look at our hints, it says investigate the castle. Don't mess around. Make sure you get straight to the point. If you follow the breadcrumbs to Hansel and Gretel, you've lost your way. So if I go back to my original website, I have a feeling that I'm looking for a castle. And if I notice, this is a castle. Now, it says here, you are here, and then it says circle with a door on it. So I'm going to click on that. What comes up is a web page that's entitled Hansel and Gretel. Well, if I go back to my hints, it says if I go to Hansel and Gretel, I'm in the wrong place. So I need to look at something else. So clearly, this is not where I need to be. So if I go back to the hint, it says, don't mess around, make sure you get straight to the point. Well, the only point I see is this point right here, this on the arrow. So if I click on that point, it's going to take me to the web page that I actually need to get the answer. This is what I'm looking for. So hint 1 has taken me here. Let me see what hint 2 says. Hint 2 says watching all these scary movies really adds up over the years. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my website and I'm talking about scary movies. So I know that these are scary movies. So in order to find my 5-digit code, I'm going to have to look up when these movies were released, what year they were released, and add those together to get my 5-digit code. Let me say that again. These are all scary movies. I need a 5-digit number code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up, I'm going to Google search when these movies were released, what year they were released, and I'm going to add those up. For example, the Blair Witch Project, I think, was released in 1999. So I would type in 1999 into a calculator, and then I would add when Hocus Pocus was released, and so on and so forth. I will then get my 5-digit lock. Okay? Do that. Stop this video. Do that. Get your lock. Okay. Now, we're going on to lock number 2, a 4-digit number lock. So if I go back here and I look, my first hint is women were most often targeted as witches as there was a bias towards men. Remember, people, we're studying history. So if I go back to my original website, I'm probably looking for the word history. So if I look around, I notice, oh, there's a hyperlink here. It says history. I'm going to click on it. When I click on it, it's asking me to make a copy of a spreadsheet. I'm going to do that. Okay. Oh, so now we got some questions. So I probably need to do what it says. It says, what is the last name of the first colonist to be hung as a witch in Salem? So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it into Google, and I'm going to see what it is. Oh, her last name is Bishop. So I'm going to type in here the word bishop. Oh, look, another website has come up. I'm going to click on that. Okay, so this is an article about other witches. So I see that I have some questions here that I need the answers to. Okay, so I'm going to look up the answers on this, on this website, and I'm going to type in the numbers into these boxes. When I get them all, a number will appear here that is going to be my 4-digit number lock code. Okay? So you need to make sure that you are that you are typing in here the correct answer. When you get down here, it's going to give us a number. That's the 4-digit number code. Okay? I'm going to close all these so we don't get confused. So we've talked about the 5-digit lock. We've talked about the 4-digit lock. Now we're on to a 4-letter word lock. So I go back here to my hints. Some people were so bold, they didn't care about the consequences of sin. Bold. Oh, if I look, there's some bold letters here. If I put all those letters together, I bet it's going to come up with something interesting. It actually does end up spelling source code line 3. So it says, but there are times when you have to go to the source and confess. Check all with the oracle who knows all. So source code is how the website is created. We need to find a word, a 4-letter word, on line 3 of the source code of this website. To do that, you go to the snowman. Then you go down here to settings. Nope, I lied. I did that before. Snowman, more tools. Okay. Then we're going to click on developer tools. This is the source code for our website. Do I see a 4-letter word here anywhere in the first couple lines? Let's see. Look, a 4-letter word. Probably what I'm looking for. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's your 4-letter word lock. Okay? Last but not least, date lock. So this is a date that we're looking for. You may want to check out the book on Salem witch trials. So if I go back here, I'm looking for something on Salem witch trials that looks like a book. Here we go. Something that I haven't seen yet. I'm going to click on it. Now, you're going to end up playing this game, and you're going to come up with things, 3 different things that people say in this game that when you put them together, they make a web page. So you need to keep that in mind. So if I take her and I go down, okay, so look, it says I don't appreciate your lying, but L and Y are big, are bold. So I'm probably going to use those 2. Now the wizard says the dinosaur just bit me, and BIT is also big. So I'm going to put LY and BIT together at some point. I know. So now I'm going to go see this dinosaur. And he says in all caps, roar 731. Okay? When you put all of those together, remember it's case sensitive, got to use the right cases. They're all capital letters. When you put all those together, you should come up with a website. When you come up with that website, it's going to give you the date that goes here in word this word lock. I'm sorry, with this date lock. In this date lock. Okay? That should definitely help you get through these. Make sure you at least try. I know that it's a challenge, but it's a good challenge. We'll talk to you later.